Hi guys, I want to thank you very much for just taking a look at this. Um, I want to speak with my heart, why I put the show together. It's all about creating impact and legacy, right? And changing the way men are viewed and the way we view ourselves. Lunch with Online Ray is for some audience like me, my sons, my younger older male, females. It's a show about the perspective of a man on a lot of things. It's going to cover fashion, it's going to cover leveling up, it's going to cover mindsets, it's going to cover financial literacy. Because as men, I believe we have been given a skewed view of what we should be, right? I mean, man's supposed to be strong and tough, and we should do this, should do that. But they've forgotten the delicacy of a man who's a human being, or we've not been taught. We feel anxiety, we feel fear, we feel confusion, we feel lost, right? But we put on this armor that look at me. And many times, the perspective out there, that has been, or the narrative that's been pushed to us, is that we shouldn't have any feelings. We shouldn't cry. I mean, I cry. Jeez. A couple of years ago, something happened to me. I cried a whole bunch. Man, does it. So this is a space for us to gather. This is a space for us to have real conversations. It's a man's perspective of a lot of things, but also giving space for women, for women's wisdom, because it has to balance out. There was a time, I was asked, hey, online, what does a real man, a matured man, a successful man, what does he want in a woman? And the perspective, the perception that was out there is that we want looks, we want big butt, big, chest and everything else. But no, we don't. I mean, those things are good, those things fade, those things can be bought with money. You can have surgery to have all those things, but it doesn't change what's inside. We want alignment, we want to be on the same frequency. We want someone who's good in there. So Lunch with Online Ray is supposed to be a space for men to talk, a space for men to level up, to understand how does fashion play into this. Well, the way you show up matters in life. It can get you the deal and it can lose you the deal. Your mindset, your diet, your physical fitness. But we also want to hear from women. This is going to be a show that's going to bring up a woman's voice. But this is going to be a woman who's rooted in herself, who knows what her feminine power is. So we can have these dialogues, we'll have these conversations. We don't have our own space as a man. And we have been raising generations of bots, I won't say men, who are taught not to feel. So Lunch with Larry again is a show that is dedicated to creating an impact and changing up perspective and the narrative out there by men. Is should appeal to, like I said, people like myself and older and younger. I cracks me up and it gets me emotional. I went through some stuff in my life, and I was alone, and I found out that it wasn't just me. There were a lot of men like me. Needed that. When you get to a place where you're broken, you're vulnerable. You don't know which way to turn, right? And you question everything. You question even what does a man represent, right? And I realized that a lot of men, CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, I mean, men that you see outside driving great cars and financially they're stable, we all feel the same thing. We deal with fear, we deal with anxiety, we deal with we deal with our own insecurities, but we don't talk about it. We don't even share it among ourselves. So this is why this show's out there. It's going to touch on nutrition, how you need to take care of your body. It's going to touch on spirituality. It's going to touch on how you can leave a legacy for your kids. But more importantly, how you should actually see yourself as a man. And then give women the perspective of what a right man should look like. It's not about just buying you Gucci bags and shoes, and it's not about that. You should be with a man who makes you feel safe, who your heart is protected. But vice versa, he's got to feel the same thing too. So anyway, this is going to be a space where we're going to have some guests coming on that's already creating an impact. I want to give back. This is not for promotion, it's to give back. It's to give back and help elevate the next generation and help elevate the current generation. And this is going to be men that have struggled, that have gone through hardship in their life, that have gone through the breaking point, but now emerged with a new perspective of life and with the correct perspective of life. These are also going to be men that are actually working in their purpose right now to help you overcome and help you evolve. So we have some other things in there. Of course, we're going to have some different venues and things to keep you entertained. But at the end of the day, it's supposed to be a mindset shift. And it's a little thing that happens after the show, but you have to stay tuned, which is bigger than the show. And it's not just about having followers. We're supposed to create an impact. We're supposed to create a change, make a change. And we have a way to do that too. But you have to stay tuned for it. Anyway, please watch Lunchin online. It's a show that's going to be so entertaining and it's going to be so informative. But more importantly, it's supposed to be a show that's going to create an impact and create legacies. It's brought from our studios, ProvokaHaus, which we have all the projects coming up. But this is our flagship. This is what we want to focus on. So you guys, please subscribe, please watch, and be entertained. And of course, we always want your feedback. We want your ideas. But this is really dear to my heart. I have 3 boys, and it's important they know what a man looks like and what a man should be, not what society or what media or what brand names have said what a man should be, or what I would say scarred females say what a man should be, and men who don't know what they should be. You know, I'll tell you this real quick. I had an event which had to do with Lunchin online. After I spoke, there was this guy. You know, he's very well to do, and he came to meet me. Say, online, I'm so glad you said those things because his son is 22 years old. This guy, he's probably about 58. Again, he's a man's man, right? But he said his son was talking to him about some feelings, and he was pretty much telling the son, man up. But he said after he heard me do my thing, he heard me speak, and he watched a clip, he understands that no, that's not the right thing. If he's dealing with anxiety or fear, that's something that needs to be addressed. That's something that he should be feel safe to be able to share and say, son's okay, I feel those things too. Not just push those emotions away. That's one reason why we died earlier. Anyway. But anyway, hey, please stay tuned. There's going to be more coming. This is the first episode. We're going to have some more coming on. And we would love for you guys to be, come along, with this journey with us. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Appreciate it. Bye.